there, YouTube? We're back again for more of our Essen Bonanza Explosion blog coverage here live at Essen Spiel 2017. Thanks in part to all of our amazing Kickstarter backers and these amazing sponsors down here. Right now, we are about to learn about Alexandria, a library in Cinders, and we have Alvin here to teach us about it. So, hey, Alvin, how's it going?
Hi, pretty good. It's
been
a busy day.
Yeah, I feel that. So what is Alexandria?
Alexandria is about the burning of the Library of Alexandria, which actually happened multiple times throughout history. So it's kind of an amalgamation of possible stories of different characters who may have been involved in various versions of the Library of Alexandria and when it burned. So it features 4 different asymmetric characters. We have here this Tabitha the Scribe. We have Octavia, the Roman secret Senate agent. We have the Macedonian Guard and Neferhotep, the royal architect. And all 4 of them play very, very differently. Each one has a unique deck of cards with various actions that are unique to them and sort of guide them along a different play style. The other thing is that each of these actions takes up time, and it can be either things that you do on your own time, which are these white time markers that get tracked along this time track, or the black time markers, which you can actually suck from some of the nearby players. In particular, the Macedonian Guard, he really likes to glom onto other people and help them even if they don't want his help. Each of the players plays very differently. We have here Octavia, the Roman agent. She doesn't actually want to save the library at all. She actually is setting things on fire to make sure that damaging political documents are destroyed. While perhaps Tabitha, as a scribe, she's trying to collect as many different books and works of art as possible. The game has an interesting setup in that we have a dynamic setup placing tiles here, and each future tile is placed based on where we have this little light thing shining in from the previous room. So sometimes you end up with long linears, maps, or you have rings, etc. We have something out here. Each of these tiles will sort of place random furniture on there, some of which can be interacted with by various characters. Like you might find in a bookshelf, you might find books for Tabitha the Scribe, or perhaps Octavia wants to destroy political books, or the guard might be able to find some people to protect if they're at a lectern or something like that. As you play, each round we play as people run out of time, and the person with the most time can actually take multiple turns until they catch up to everybody else. When everybody runs out of time, the round ends and we begin burning the library from the outside in. There are these flame tokens where perhaps Octavia has set some fires that can specifically destroy certain rooms. Otherwise, we remove some of these rooms from the outside, putting the pieces back into the box. So one of the really cool things about this game is that as you play, you're actually cleaning up, and by the end, everything's gone. So that is kind of, I think, the gist of what we do in Alexandria.
And how long does it take to play?
The play time obviously varies with the number of players, but it goes about an hour, hour and a half.
All right, very, very cool. Sounds like a really neat asymmetrical game. That is Alexandria, a library in Cinders. If it looks like it might be your cup of tea, be sure to check that one out. If you enjoyed this Essen coverage, please be sure to slap that subscribe button down below. And as always, thanks for your time, YouTube.